So children, welcome back. And we had read in the last video, I had sent you about river basins. We read about Satluj Basin, Ganga Basin, Brahmaputra Basin. In today's video, we are going to learn about the coastal plain. What are the coastal plains? So, today I will teach you about coastal plains. So, little bit explanation.
Flat and low-lying regions near the oceans are called coasts. When you see the map, you will remember that India has a long coastline. The eastern and western Ghats running on its eastern and western sides respectively. The land located between the eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal makes up the eastern coastal plain. The eastern coastal plain. The land that runs between the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea makes up the western coastal plains. The western coastal plains span a distance of approximately 1400 kilometers and extends from Gujarat in the north to Kerala in the south. The states of Maharashtra, Goa and Karnataka are covered by them. The western coastal plains can also be divided into three parts. These are the Gujarat coast, Konkan coast, that is between Gujarat and Goa, and the Malabar coast between Goa and Kanyakumari. The rivers join the sea. Here, in the eastern coast, the coastal plains extends from West Bengal in the north to Tamil Nadu in the south and span a distance of approximately 3022 kilometers. These are also known as the northern Sircars in the northern region and as the Coromandel coast in the south. The region is ideal for pisciculture. Visakhapatnam is a very important port in the northern Sircars, while Chennai is India's third largest port and is on the Coromandel coast. Places like Kandla, Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Mangalore, Panaji, Kochi, Thiruvananthapuram are some important cities on the coast. there are two groups of islands that are a part of our country. They are the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep Islands. These islands are popular tourist attractions. The climate here is warming and tropical, making it pleasant to stay here. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are located in the Bay of Bengal and are separated by the 10-degree channel. The Andaman are towards the north and are made up of about 204 islands with people living permanently in about 26 of these islands, of which 10 are inhabited. The capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands is Port Blair. These islands have thick forests. Fishing and farming are important occupations here. Bengali, Hindi, Tamil and Telugu are some of the languages spoken here. Lakshadweep, which is other group of islands, is made up of coral islands and is located in the Arabian Sea. It is made up of 36 islands, of which only 10 are inhabited. It is the smallest union territory of India. Kavaratti is the capital of Lakshadweep. Fisheries, tourism and agriculture are important industries in this region. Malayalam is the most common language used here, with Mahi being the second most spoken language. The scenery on our red-colored 20 rupee notes depicts a natural scene of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The only active volcano in India is present in Andaman Barren Islands, 135 kilometers away from Port Blair. The largest sea turtles in the world nest here on these islands. They are huge in size, and thousands of them flock to the Andaman every year. Olive ridley turtles also use these islands as their nesting grounds. Coral reefs are unique. They are formed by corals, which are marine animals. Coral reefs serve as home for all types of marine life. They are a rich source of food and medicines. They protect us from strong waves during storms and also present coastal erosion and flooding. We must work towards protecting our reefs, which are in.
So, you must have seen in the video about the coastal plains pictures and videos that I have put here now. So, let me give you a little bit explanation. India has a vast coastline, such a big coastline. Here in the board it is looking very small, but the area is very vast. Now, what is coastline? What is coastline? This is sea, and here is eastern Ghats. Here is eastern Ghats. Here is western Ghats. The place, the area between the sea and the eastern Ghat, this is the eastern coastline. And the area between the sea, Arabian Sea, and the western Ghat, this is the western coastline. So, coming forward, this coastline here is divided into two parts. Northern Sircars, in the book it is there, and this is Coromandel coast. Whereas Here Gujarat is there. This is the Gujarat coast. This is the Gujarat coast. This is the Konkan coast, and this is the Malabar coast. The place from Gujarat to Goa is Konkan coast. Here this place, this Gulf of Kutch is the Gujarat coast, and the Kerala to Kanyakumari is known as the Malabar coast. Malabar coast. I hope you understood about this. So the main occupation of the people of this range here is pisciculture, means farming of fishes. Breeding is the main occupation, because this region is sea coastline. Coconut cultivation is also main occupation. Paddy is also main occupation, and many important ports. Here Mumbai port is the largest port of India. Mumbai port. Here Chennai, and here Visakhapatnam port and Paradip port are the main ports, because in the earlier book, this is the new book, prescribed book, in the earlier book it was mentioned in detail. So the Visakhapatnam port, Paradip port and the Chennai port, it is the main ports in the eastern coastline, whereas Mumbai and Goa, these ports are main in the western coastline. So children, come let us know about the islands of India, because we have a cluster of islands in Bay of Bengal and also in the Arabian Sea. Here first let us come to Bay of Bengal. This is Andaman, and this is Nicobar. Andaman and Nicobar Island, it totally has a group of 26 islands. It has a group of 26 islands, and this is the main Andaman Island, this is the main Nicobar Island, and it is divided, this space is divided with 10-degree channel. 10-degree channel. Now, I know many of you will first question you will ask, madam, what is 10-degree channel? It is nothing but 10-degree latitude, and here 10-degree latitude passes here. So it is 10-degree channel. Again, one thing I want to tell you. Here if you see at the globe of India, here is the peninsula, and here are our islands and all. Our islands are here, and it is very near to equator. Hence, this region, this island has tropical or warm climate, and hence trees grow, and it supports a lot of wildlife. In Andaman and Nicobar Island, it is Andaman is made up of 22 islands, and Nicobar is made up of 26 islands. 26 islands, and the capital of Andaman and Nicobar is Port Blair. Port Blair. This is the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Now let us come to Arabian Sea. The cluster of islands here is known as Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep. So this cluster island of Lakshadweep comprises of 36 islands, of which 10 islands are inhabited. Means people can live in 10 islands only, and rest 26 islands people cannot live there. Either there is too much of wildlife, either it does not provide any food, or some other problem, or too much of reptiles live there, or it does not support life. That is why only 10 islands are inhabited by people. And Kavaratti is the capital of Lakshadweep. The main language spoken, actually it is believed that the people here were basically Malayalis, but when the changing of when the Arabian traders, they entered India through these islands, then they had a greater influence on these people, and that is why they converted into Sunni Muslims. Basically it is inhabited by Sunni Muslims, and Malayalam is the main language here, and the second most prominent language here in the island is Mahi or Mahi. It is spoken here a lot. Thus, we finish this chapter. I will be sending you the question and answer in the next class, and still First and foremost, I'll tell you, as soon as I send a video in the group, first 15 minutes, you're, yes madam, good morning madam, thank you madam is going on, and then uselessly you keep on asking, because many meanings are there in the below of the chapter only. If you see the page down, meanings are written there. Still then, I explain it twice or thrice in the video, but you don't listen attentively. Keep on asking, keep on asking. So I tell you, and please, I request you, please go through the video and as well as your textbook also thoroughly, and still if you have any doubt, then you can